Hello. Let's begin with a rank, shall we? So supposedly there's a lot of cache issues. I personally chose to go with private navigation, and this seems to work just as fine as clearing your cache. If I go with my usual Firefox typical window, I cannot play the game on 5.1, the update doesn't show up. However, in private navigation it seems to work perfectly fine for some reason, so I do not understand how cache and everything works, but it seems like private navigation launches a window with no cache, so that may be why it works here. So game will probably take an extended amount of time to load, but if I followed what I've been reading on the Discord this afternoon, this should be the same for everyone. So it's not like I do not take literal hours to load every single time I play a game anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. There's been a lot of changes, some of them are for the best, some of them are awful. I like the new items a lot. I personally hate the water buffs. I think the water has been buffed in a very disappointing way. These things, they are pretty fine. I think it's good to have them in the game. At least you have something to do for 5 minutes when people don't fucking load. That is something that is really neat. I appreciate. Yes, everyone, join the Discord. If you're discovering me from outside this Discord, just join us. Community is awesome. For the most part of it. There are some less awesome people, of course, but players discontinue the kicked out of the game. They happen before stage 6. They won't lose elo. Okay. This part is new. Didn't know about that. So if you fail to load in the logging screen, you can just never connect theoretically. Game reset, yeah, this one we know, nothing new. So we've been slow, but Cannonbolt has been even slower. Mention the world of independent artists, some take commissions, you can sponsor them, more info on Discord. Yeah, join Discord. And if you have money, spend it for the artists. Or for me. I cannot take paid subscriptions, yes, but yeah, 1, 2, 3. I cannot take paid subscription yet, but holy hell, that's too loud. But please remind that if sometime in the future I become popular and you actually do not need your own money, I might need it. Consider giving it to me if you've got nothing better to do with your money. Keep it in stock for when I will take subscriptions. Actually, that would make me make money out of a fan game. Nintendo wouldn't like this. Wait, I didn't say nothing. Ooh, sound game? So the components, early on, they changed the way you can get them, which is awesome. The only thing that may be slightly nerfed would be sound. Because technically, right now, sound requires a lot of mana and you can't get as much mana as before. So yeah, sound might get slightly nerfed, but hey. You can't get everything after all. Let's kick the rats. Okay, perfect sound components. We're killing it! This is a sound game, is it not? I didn't even check my region. Ooh, I have a sound regional here. I have one. Fossil stone, would that be good? Yes, it would be good. Maybe I just need to buy some units. Because I can, okay. I don't know if sound will still be relevant. Water may be extremely strong, wild may be extremely strong, but sound hasn't been nerfed, so should still be decent. Should at least be decent. I need a seed. I absolutely need a seed or some mana. Okay, there is no mana. We'll take the seed that's coming right for me. Let's go. Thank you for the treat. We sell all of this crap. Nothing out of all this we need. I'm playing this. I'll accept a loss if need be. No problems with that. We buy the Geodude, even though we will be selling it anyway. I don't think I will be trying to evolve Poliwag. Wouldn't make any sense, even though you can make it a sound unit, don't care. So, this region is water, ground, sound, and the only sound regional out of all this. Okay, it's Komo-o, so there is no other sound unit I could get. Cannonbolt playing extremely early, spending all of his money. I don't think that's too wise. I personally do this in tournament when I play for top 4. Does this mean you should do it in any other situation? I do not think so. But you do you, I do me. At the end of the day, everyone's happy. Okay, let's grief the positioning quite a bit. This should be griefing enough. Actually, I can try to fish a unit this time around. I can try to fish a unit. Water should be losing. Hopefully. So look at these sweet babies. We're killing them. And yet, they still win because our composition is so weak early on. We've designed it perfectly to grief Vastalgiar. Get out of here. And it's the King Magikarp. Okay, it's useless. So let's sell this thing. We do not need it. Do I even keep this Magikarp? I do not think so. 40 goals. I'm quite rich, which I like a lot. So we've got perfect sound components, but very little sound units. Very little sound units, which may have me roll next turn. Maybe. Because I need my third baby. And I do not want to wait too much before I roll, because it may cost me way too much time. Okay, let's roll quite a bit. Never mind, this is my third baby. If I get my third baby, I'm happy enough. So you're one range, let's have you in the back. Before you could have sold Magikarp for 1 gold. I do not understand why they did not buff water in this way. It was an extremely good point of water before that you could play the Econ. That was the coolest part of water in my opinion. They got it away, but they kept the dodge and buffed the dodge, and that makes no sense to me. I think buffing the dodge is an awful way to buff water, but hey. Okay, what do we have for an egg? A sound egg, this is perfect. Okay, let's level up, put this on the bench. We still want to lose at the end of the day. And I will do, holy crap, Fuecoco. Very early Fuecoco. Hold up. That's extremely good. Golett. Golett is a new Artif. Okay, Artif Ground. This is quite useful. We lacked them before. Okay, I do need to roll. Akamo, oh, we've got one of him. Perfect, that's exactly the unit we were looking for. No, I need an Eevee. I need an Eevee. Please, game. Could you be sweet and give me Eevee? Looks like you can't. Maybe I should not be rolling. Okay, never mind. I should definitely be rolling right now. Sell this and buy this guy. Didn't have time to put Eevee on my board, which makes me a lot weaker than what I would have been. Still seems to work out. Still seems to work out, which I like a lot. This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm in a godlike situation. The sound portal is coming straight for me. I'm rushing towards it. We take the Ditto. We take the Whismer. We take the level up. And we got the Chingling. Awesome situation right here. We are extremely strong right now, I would say. And then this, okay. This is like the perfect situation right now. I do not even need you. I won't need you ever. Don't care. So we've got really strong units. Really very strong units. For the time being, I can probably stuff Fuecoco. I mean, no, that's Golbat. I'm probably getting rid of Golbat first. Don't need Golbat. Is there any sound additionals? There are several of them. It's a really good sound game. So I kept Akamo. Okay, I kept him. So we're losing because despite everything that has been done, this guy still is OP. I've been saying that the damage was the problem rather than the tankiness. I think that's the most awful part of the patch. They really nerfed the wrong thing on this guy, which is a shame, but it is how it is. Really dislike this part. Wailmer would be sound, I don't need it. Let's open this guy. And we'll be rolling like we always do. Early sound, always so weak. To be expected. What am I doing? This guy instead. Do I really want this guy? Maybe I need it. There's so many sound units that I do not even know which one I want to keep. Maybe I keep several of them and I just go sound 8 or something. Okay. There's some mana. Definitely need one of it. Which I got. That is perfect situation right here. Selling the Eevee, getting the Kricketot. Kricketot, what do you even do? Oh, that's useless. You're so crap. I don't even want to evolve you. No, you're useless. You're useless. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're useless. Worst unit ever. Okay, I can probably use it, to be honest, like on Akamo maybe. Or I can keep rolling for the time being. Aqua Aegon to you. Didn't have time to put it on, but... Our units aren't evolved yet, and still we are doing a decent job at winning these rounds. A very decent job, despite not being evolved. I appreciate. Okay, keep going. Flute, perfect. Really, really great stuff, this one. Another Ditto, that's a lot of Dittos. Another Ditto! How do I do that? I do this. Okay, and then I do this. And I shop lock. Please, can I? Took you long enough. I shop lock, that was the solution all along. 4 Dittos, that's a lot of Dittos. So I'm already pretty much evolved with Flabébé. Almost there. I don't think I'm playing this guy. Don't need it. Let's take this instead. Okay, another Clowncher. Clowncher evolves. For the time being, that will replace you. I'm one Flabébé away of being able to fully evolve it, which would be extremely good. Which would be extremely good. I really need to do that. I need also some more. Okay. The spell is extremely strong, but the mana generation isn't that great. Let's take the Miracle Seed. We give the Pokémonomic on this guy. I need one more Flabébé. A Fuecoco. Okay. Let's buy this. And that's another Flabébé. I'm buying this, and I'm evolving you instantly. There's so many Dittos. This game is extremely unfair, but I won't complain. And now I'm going for level 7. Now I am going for level 7. This is an extremely good game. Extremely easy game. I'm getting everything I need. Game gives it for free, so I will take it. If game gives me units, then I will take units. Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5. Okay. Enter this guy. Boom, boom. I'll be selling this guy. Evolving you. I'll put you here. Give that to you. Give that to you. And this should be an extremely good comp. This should be an extremely good comp. The Soundpocalypse. The Soundpocalypse is on. And I could just slow build up to level 8. I could just slow build up to level 8. That is how strong my setup is. So what do you do? Metal spikes, damage, 2 damage per second, armor reduction. Okay, there's a lot of tools over here. I will take some mana here. I will take some mana. If you will, game. If I could get some mana generation onto Klobitzer. Maybe just giving mana generation to Florges is even better. Maybe. But I want this guy to specifically be casting. I should position this way, right? I think. I think I should be positioning this way. It is slightly better. This protects Klowitzer a tad bit more. And is slightly more important. The sound apocalypse is real. The sound apocalypse is real. This guy casts it once and it's so much damage. It was nerfed, by the way. Crocalor. Crocalor has been nerfed and look at what it's doing. Maybe I should just keep somewhat cornered. I should just stay somewhat cornered. Couldn't evolve. Maybe I should have evolved Jangmo instead of Crocalor. Because I've had so many Dittos, I don't think I should expect any more of them. This game's already so unfair with the number of Dittos I've got. I mean, this guy cost me way much money than he should have, so every single copy was 5 golds instead of 2. So it is not like I didn't deserve it, but that was definitely way too many Dittos for your common game. This is why I think the Ditto mechanic can sometimes be really unfair. So the idea is sound, okay, stops at sound 6, but the more sound units you have, the better, because the more sound units, the more sound procs. Even though the synergy itself doesn't progress, the number of procs progresses on the other end, which is something that a non-sound unit wouldn't do. A non-sound unit would benefit from sound, but it wouldn't actually... What was I trying to say? I'm lost in the sauce here. It wouldn't actually give you a sound proc when casting, even though the cast would technically be great. I've griefed this guy. Dragons. Sorry, Vastalgir. You get ducked. You get ducked today. Let's be taking this. We level up. Put this in the comp. Giving this to you. Positioning like this, probably. Could go level 9. I could honestly go level 9. It wouldn't even matter. All my units are ranged and yet nobody dies. Do I go level 9? I do. Don't care. I will go sound 9. Something that you pretty much never see, but today you'll see it. Today you'll be seeing it. So what is losing? Got some grass, not doing too great. Some dark, some grass, some fire, some fire, some fire. Lots of fire! But sound seems to be above everything else this game. Monsters, okay, that's just monsters. That's not really grass. This is real fire, this is real fire, this is humans. What about humans? I don't think that's a real comp, but okay. Let's just go level 9 and sound apocalypse to the end of times. Let's just sound apocalypse to the end of times. If I get some AP, I will give it to this guy, so once it casts, it just blasts the entire board. Okay, sound apocalypse just begins right now. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone dies. Everyone dies! Insane. This guy is going in Sano mode. Perfect. We love to see this. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the Soothbell is protecting your front line with your backline attacks. That's what it's doing. That is what it is doing. I may be taking just that. Okay, I can't take anything I need. Or maybe actually this is awesome. Awesome component here. Awesome component here. I'm giving this to you. Let's have you be shielded over the top. Let's have you be shielded over the top. And this is just a perfect juicy game. We're grinding. Okay, that's lots of dusk stones. Way too many dusk stones. White seems to be illegal. That seems to be illegal. Dragon Dark. I've been really frightened by the critical damage buff, and it looks like the critical damage buff is actually as OP as expected. The critical damage buff seems to be as OP as expected. This was really not welcome. This was really not a welcome change. I think it's broken. Let's wait and see if we can activate Fairy 4. Maybe with Fairy 4 we beat this guy. Maybe he's losing to someone else too. Doesn't need to be us at the end of the day. Monsters, no, monsters aren't even enough. That was close though. Monsters were close to be enough. Sound 9 it becomes. I think I'm making a bowl out of my units now. I am making a bowl out of my units. Should be somewhat better. Should be somewhat better against the dark. Okay. Some special damage. Let's have... Okay, we evolve this guy. Let's have you break entire boards with one cast. Another Akamo. I mean, right now, rather than Sound 9, I want to activate Fairy 4. What has me worried is dragons and dark. Is the Dragon Dark comp. If I am to beat the Dark comp ever, I need these fairies. And I probably need to go for Fairy 6, which I can probably. Sound Apocalypse. One cast of this guy. One shotted everyone. Did you lose? No, you won. That is extremely dangerous. I'm really afraid here. This game might go in an awkward direction. I would need fairies, but game don't give me just that. At least not the ones I would like. This is Fairy 5. This is technically Fairy 5. But Fairy 5 serves no purpose. Okay, we've got the water monsters. Who is this guy playing against? It's obliterating us. There's nothing to be done. Dark seems way too OP. Dark seems way too OP. It is over the top. Damage reduction is what I need. Come the hell on. Okay, Ralts. I don't think I will be able to evolve that. Let's be rolling a bit. I need you to be... I need you to be tankier. Let's have you. I would need Altaria. If I can get Altaria, I'm fine. But I am level 9 and I'm not hitting those legendaries. I am not hitting these legendaries, even though I'm 9. This is awful. This is fucking awful. The rolls, they are terrible. Okay, I evolve this. I mean, there is no way this guy is staying. I'm getting you fairy. I'm getting you tanky and then position this way. And this way, I would say. I think this is slightly better. I do not get all the sound procs with Chime Show, but against Dark, I should. Let's take the Shell Bell. Give this to you, I would say. I mean, this is probably better. And I would need Fairy 6. I would need to do something like this. Let's try. Okay, that's one of them. This is better. Fuecoco. Let's see if it evolves. I have several units that are on the verge of evolving, but I can't do anything. Okay, Dark is OP. Dark is OP. Dark did not need this critical damage buff. The critical damage stat has been buffed over the top. I think this is overtuned. I don't think this is welcome in the game at all. Yeah, this is a pretty dire situation. I think this is OP. This is way too much damage. It is over the top. So before, the critical damage just increased the damage of critical strikes. Now it also buffs anything that depends on AP. It buffs any buff or debuff on your unit. And that's too much. The stat was already good. You do not need anything else. And because it buffs everything that's buffed by AP, it synergizes so well with dragons. And because this guy now exists, no way this is legal. There is no way this is legal. This seems to be way too broken. Buffing this stat was not needed. I was afraid of this buff, and I think I was definitely right to be afraid because it's clearly broken. It is clearly way too much. This does not need to exist. This does not need to exist. I'm afraid this is way too above everything else. We might have found day one the most broken comp of the patch. I mean, when reading the crit damage buff, it was obvious that Dark was gonna be extremely strong. The fact that this guy went out at the same time, maybe it was too much at once. I mean, this comp at the end of the day requires 3 Dusk Stones, and it would require 4 if you do not have the Dragon Baby. It doesn't change the fact that once you get it, it's too strong. It doesn't change the fact that once you get it, it's too strong. So maybe calling it the most broken comp of the patch is too early, but it will be among them. It will be among the strongest comp of the patch, that is for sure. I mean, I would rather have Dark strong than Fairies, if I am to be fair. The fact that a Dark comp can actually beat Fairy 6 comp, I'm happy about this one. But hold up. My comp was actually a very decent sound setup, and it held literally no chance. Even in a Fairy 6 version. This might be too much. This might be too much. I think we will be seeing a lot more dark. I will definitely be trying this out. I will stream again this evening. This was just a short stream for the first game of the patch. And I will definitely try some random vertical dark. I'll be trying some random vertical dark to see if it is just as spammable as I expect it to be. Let's just go on the wiki. I want to see what is it about. Okay, where is it? Okay, regional. It's a regional rare. That's a lot of dark regionals. The dark regions, they are really so strong. There are so many dark regionals. I don't think you need so many. Dark has so many additionals and regionals. Why is that? Couldn't they no be in the common pool? Like, it's a 3-stage evolution. It has a place in a common pool. This one is not in common just because it would allow way too easily Fairy Dark. I guess that. But you could just rework Fairy. Not like I've been saying this for patches and patches. And this guy would also have a place in the common pool, I believe. So for the next few seconds, the Pokémon for silence and drains the HP of adjacent enemies, inflicting special damage per second. What? You made it a tank? What the hell? You made this guy a tank? That makes no sense. Why is this guy a tank? Why is this guy draining HP? Why is that not Cacnea? Draining HP! You should swap these two guys' ability if anything. Really? Okay, I do not agree with this one. I do not agree with this one. I don't think it suits the Pokemon. That is not what I think about when I think Dano. Tankiness. This is a really weird one. I don't know what you're doing with this guy. You're out of your minds. Why is it a tank? Whatever. It silences itself, so it basically just becomes a random drainer, like it's League of Legends Fiddlesticks. It is League of Legends Fiddlesticks. Okay, Fiddlesticks it is. Well, I don't know. Seems weird that this guy that has this ability. Only 50 mana! Well... Okay, we'll have to try this. I won't say it's OP before I see it actually be OP. I need to test it for myself. I anticipate that it will be extremely strong though. Let's see. Do I open my boosters now? I open one because I have 20 boosters from the tournament. Tonight I will start with a pack opening. Ditto! First time Ditto, I think. Ursaluna, okay, I got the new guy. I got the new guy instantly. That's nice. Sudowoodo. The blue minor, okay. Samurott. Jirachi. Grimer is not the first time this one. Onyx. Alolan Diglett. And oh, Pico. Coolest one would be Ursaluna here. Got the new guy. So I have 20 more of those to open. That's for my ace place in the finale of the last tournament. I wonder if we will have these every Saturday or if it will be once a month. I do not know if there is an official statement. If there's one, I missed that. I'll see you after I've eaten. I'll be back tonight. We will be playing a lot of Dark. I think we need to test Dark. It seems to be extremely strong. And yeah, bye people until I see you again.